Hi all, welcome to May's update of my project pan journey. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. I'm 30 years old and I live in Brisbane, Australia. In September, October of last year, I discovered the world of project pan and I became obsessed. I did start documenting, or I did start tracking my products in November of last year, but I didn't start documenting my journey until January. So if you haven't checked out my other videos, I think I've got 6 videos of my project pan journey. And if you have joined me along with this journey and you haven't subscribed as of yet, please subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And I am currently down 66 products, which is very exciting. I started at 327 and I'm currently at 261. That is from my starting amount. I have added a few more products in there, so it has pushed my total up to 267, but I've used 66 products and we're only 5 months in, so I'm excited to see how much more we can use by the end of this year. Then I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've just had such a hot shower, which was my favorite thing after just like a long day, but I've started doing my skincare, but I'm just about to use the Hara Hara Wonder Black Rice Probiotic Barrier Essence. I am not going to use it all up today, but it should be done in the next 2 to 3 days. And then I'm also going to put the Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum, which I can't, oh, it's going to come out now. I can't pump anything out really anymore, or just drips and drabs, so I'm just gonna push it out because I know that there's probably still lots of product in here. That is also going to probably take a few days to get through. So the whole weekend, every time I open one of my makeup drawers where my palettes are, I have 3 palettes that I know I'm just like never going to use because of what tones they are. I decided to chuck them on Marketplace to see if I can get rid of any, and I've had someone offer to pick one up tonight, but I thought I will show you the palettes that I decided I'm going to declutter from my collection and find new homes for. So the one that someone's picking up today is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Oh wow, this is such a pretty palette, but it's very warm toned and I personally am cool toned, so it just looks really trash on me and I'm just getting no use out of it. Most of the sparkly shades have been swatched, but I think I've used it maybe once or twice, so it's pretty much brand new, but yeah, not for me. So I'm going to declutter this. The next palette I'm going to get rid of is a Morphe palette. This is in Copper Spice, and again, this is very warm toned, just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to get rid of this one as well. And I have 10 palettes in my collection. I probably like never have to buy a palette again. And last but not least, the James Charles palette that he did with Morphe. I got this when I was in LA in 2019. And besides them being swatched as well, I think I've used this once for like the rainbow shadows. I just don't know why I brought this. I have never used this popular highlight shade. I think it's called Ring Light. I've only really used like the neutrals and a few of the rainbow shadows, but I'm just not going to use it, so I'm going to declutter this as well. Hello, it is Friday and this morning I woke up to such a crispy morning. Just an update, I did get rid of one of my palettes, which was the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Just a few updates. I finished one of my Wild deodorant. It's like right down to the very bottom. Does anyone else's like make such a mess around the outside like this? I don't think the ones I used last year did, but this one was just so weird. When I first started using it, it was like a brick and I could it wasn't like it was like you couldn't get anything off, so I actually cut the top of it off and then it just started falling apart. Like the amount of deodorant clumps that I've had on the floor and I've accidentally stood on them. There was so much deodorant on my floor. I actually had to put it on over a bin so all the chunks most of the chunks fell into the bin, but I'm glad one of these is done. It actually took me way longer than I thought. I'm not gonna lie, I don't wear deodorant every day. I wear it when I go to the gym and then come home, but I find that I really don't smell much, but I do shower every day. I don't want you to think that I'm like gross or anything, but yeah, it's not something I wear every day, especially if I'm just hanging out at home. If I'm, oh no, anyway, but besides that, yeah, chunkies. So this one was the pink grapefruit and lime scent, and I really like the scent. Since I did finish this, honestly it probably should have been in the last month's video. This might be my first empty of the month, and it is currently the 8th. Another product I finished was this sample, which is the Haro Haro Wonder Black Rice Probiotics Barrier Essence. It was a sample, so I'm glad that that is finished. And something else I've decided to do, I did decide when I first started my Project Pan challenge that I wasn't going to weigh anything. But with this Dermaveen sunscreen, I cannot for the life of me track it with a torch because the bottle is so, like, it's not see-through. But I have been using this every day and I have weighed it, and it weighs at 249 grams. So for this product, because it's one that I really want to get done hopefully within the next few months, definitely before the end of the year, that is just how I'm going to track it. I don't think I'll weigh it every month, but I will track it just whenever I want to, and probably will end up being every month. I can't believe it's May already. So I've just had someone message me and they're about to come and pick up my James Charles Morphe palette. So that is 2 out of 3 of my palettes decluttered, and now I've just got one of the Morphe palette left. I'm about to wash my hair. I haven't done any hair oils today. I was planning on using this one, but I just could not be bothered. So instead, what I've decided to do is I'm going to try and reintroduce protein treatment. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to go very slowly, but the first product I'm going to use is, instead of using my Amika mask, I'm going to try and use the rest of this product up. So this is the Eliza Vecca 700 Collagen Ceramide Coating Protein Treatment. There's only a little bit left in the bottle. I've chose this product first because it's honestly the product that's like nearly empty. So I think that's where I'm going to start. If my hair reacts badly to it, which I don't think it will, I will just stop using it for a few more months. Okay, so it's a different day. I think the last update I did was a few days ago when I washed my hair. Tonight I went back to my makeup, but I'm going to cut this open in a sec because I couldn't get any more out. So I'm hoping in my next wash or two I can use this up. But for right now, I think I'm going to use the rest of this Aromas oil spray. I've just been putting it in my hands and using it this way because the spray no longer works because there's not enough product in the bottom. I've already done leave-in conditioner, put a little bit of heat protectant on because I'm going to blow dry my hair. That is done. And that's like one of my oldest products in my whole collection. Pretty sure I got it, look, I want to say like in the early 2010s. So it's very old, but now it's used up and I no longer have to look at it ever again. I feel like I should like have a dance party or something. Also, I finished a skincare product today. So I've been working through this since the 6th of December of last year. And for the past few days, I've just been like tapping it on my hand, trying to get as much product as I can out. It's quite a big opening, so I'm not going to cut it open. But I finished this. And now that I'm finished this one, I'm just going to start working through another bottle of it. But that is 2 products down in one day. And I am going to cut this open. I don't know if I like this now as much as I liked my Mika, but I have so many of them that I'm gonna have to just use them up. I do have like quite a few in my back stock. I think I might have like 10. I have put 5 online and I'm gonna try and sell them just to like cut my collection of these in half, but there's just a little bit in there. I will also update you to let you know that I did buy another toothpaste, and I did include toothpaste in my Project Pan inventory, so I'm going to keep it in and keep updating my counts of toothpaste. I'm currently just using this one, and then I'll be moving on to that other one. So I'm not buying like tubes and tubes at once to keep in my backstock. I'm just kind of like getting halfway through my current one and picking one up when it's on sale. But this is like down to about here, so I've probably got a few more weeks use of that, but I do like to have one in my back stock. I feel like I just didn't like really give a very good update this month at the start, so I'm kind of annoyed with myself with that. This moisturizer won't pump out anymore. I'm actually going to keep this upside down in my bathroom. I'm hoping that I can get some motivation because I'm really struggling this month. Compared to my last video, I really enjoyed filming and editing my last video. I feel like I showed you guys a whole lot more than what you're probably going to see in this video, but maybe we just have a shorter video this month. I'm just doing my makeup and my mascara has broken, so the little stoppers come out and it's not taking any product off the actual brush. So this is mascara that's probably like 6 months old. There is still a lot of product in there, but I just can't use this anymore, so I'm just going to use a new one just so I don't have to fight with this. I also like have started using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Flawless Foundation to try and start work through that through winter. I'm currently listening to Twilight. I decided at the start of the year that I want to like see if my favorite books growing up are an audio book, and I have like a bunch of other books on my list like Maze Runner, Divergent, Vampire Academy, and I'm just really enjoying it. I don't think I would be able to read them anymore because I think most of the books back in the like 2000s, 2010s are told in third person, and I cannot stand reading books in third person. It's been such a long day, but I'm about to have my shower, and for my second cleanse tonight I'm gonna use the Madagascar Centella Ampule Foam. I have used a full size of this before, but I think it was just a little bit too harsh to consistently use. But because I feel like I have so much makeup on, I'm going to use this just to use it up. Normally I use the Maybelline Skin Tint, but today I went for the foundation because I wanted to see, like I thought it would be easy to use in winter because it's a little bit thicker. I know I look very oily, but I just feel like I have so much makeup on. It's going to take me so long to get through all of my skin tints, foundation, BB creams, but I put myself in a situation, so, and most of them are probably expired, so I can't really pass them on. I also don't wear makeup as much as I used to, so that is also a reason. Okay, so I finished the cleanser. It's not my favorite, but it's finished. Also, unexpectedly, I finished my Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Ampule. This is like my favorite product ever. So I'm just going to get another one out of my back stock and replace it. We got new towels and we've washed them, but so much fluff is sticking on me and I really don't like it. So it's really irritating me and overstimulating me. That's skincare done. I'm gonna put some of my MCO Beauty lip mask on just because I can. There is a tiny bit in. I think it's gonna be done in the next few days. So I feel like the momentum's starting this month. It was a very slow start. I just finished my MCO Beauty overnight lip mask. And this is in bubblegum. It smells so good. and I actually have 3 of these masks in my house that I use all of them. I have one in my bathroom, one with my makeup, and one beside my bed. So I've grabbed the one that is with my makeup because it's probably my least to use. So I'm also very close to finishing this ThermaBreath Oral Rinse. I probably shouldn't have counted this in my original inventory because how I was using this bottle was I was just pouring the 1 litres into this. So I think that once this is done, I will end up marking it off in my inventory as complete. I think I am on track this month. The past couple of days or this past week, I don't really understand time at the moment. It's just like going so fast. I think I'm in an okay place for the middle of the month. This is just going to be a little quick update, but super exciting. I finally got rid of the 3rd makeup palette. So them 3 makeup palettes, gone. No longer in my collection. Other than that, it's just been a not very exciting, well, I don't think it's been very exciting. Hopefully in the next video, I will have a little bit more motivation. I think it's just been a really rough few weeks at work. I've mentally basically checked out. So hopefully next month will be better. I'm about to go into probably the worst 2 weeks at work that I've probably ever had. And I don't think I'm being dramatic. I'm hoping I'm wrong and it's not as bad as I think it is. But I think it's gonna be bad. But hopefully not. So to prepare myself for that, I'm about to get into my shower and scrub that clean. Then I'm so excited to take this sunscreen off my face. And then I'm going to do a full body exfoliant. I'm going to bring back in my L'Oreal Elvive Bond Repair. And then once I'm out, I'm going to do a face mask. I'm going to moisturize my whole body. And hopefully I'm a whole new person and prepared for what is in store for the next 2 weeks. I'm also planning on dermaplaning as well because I feel like I've got like a little bit of peach fuzz going on that I just want removed. And because I'm doing everything tonight, I should really just like take advantage of this because I'm probably gonna have no motivation for the next 2 weeks. So it's currently Wednesday and I'm about to wash my hair. My hair has been marinating in my homemade oil mixture and I've put that on my scalp and that's probably been sitting in my hair for like 5 hours. And then I just use my OGX coconut oil on the ends of my hair. But tonight, what I'm gonna use is, because I've used that oil in my hair and I wanna make sure I get most of it out or all of it out, I'm just going to use my normal shampoo that is in my shower, but for my second cleanse I'm going to use the NAC Hair Ultimate Cleanse shampoo. So this is just a really intense cleansing shampoo and I feel like that's really going to help break the oil down. And to use this up, I'm going to use the rest of this protein treatment that I cut last time. Just another update this morning as well. I finished my ThermaBreath mouthwash. I think I'm doing okay this month. I was a bit worried at the start, but I think I'm doing okay. This is super random, but I just did a 10K walk for my job. It was like raising funds for a charity. But please tell me why my makeup looks so good. Like, I am still so mad after a 10K walk. It was pretty warm out today, but the breeze was really nice. But it's like I can go to the office, work in air conditioning all day, and I look like a sweaty mess by the time I come back. Well, I am so matte right now. Like, and all I've put on my face is my normal skincare sunscreen, and then I skipped primer, and I put the Purito BB cream on. I mixed 2 shades because one's a little bit too grey and I think one's kind of too yellow maybe. Anyway, doesn't really matter. But I put that on, I did a thin layer, and then I just put some liquid blush and set my face with my Australia's powder, and besides like where my sunglasses sat, my makeup has come off around there. How does it look this good? After like, I wore my normal foundation, I would be extremely shiny. I think I'm really excited to get through some more of my face products now, like my skin tint and my foundation. It's gonna take me so freaking long to get through. It is currently Saturday. I'm feeling like shit. I feel so nauseous. I haven't really eaten much today. I did just try and have a little bit of pizza, but I don't think that helped. So all I've had today is coffee and pizza. You know, I haven't really been sick this year, so if I am getting something, it just sucks that I did a 10k walk the other day. I'm so sore. Like, my hips and my lower back are aching from walking 10k's. So because I'm at home, it's Saturday, I'm not doing anything tonight, I thought I might just try and make myself feel better. I was going to use callus remover, but I just want to like keep it quite simple tonight, so I'm going to use my softening soak and let my feet sit in some warm hot water for, I don't know, maybe like an hour. Then I'm going to have a shower. I've got my OGX hair oil in the ends of my hair, and I'm just going to do a hair wash. I might do a full body moisturize. It's pretty much like an everything shower, and then I want to moisturize my feet, and then later I'll probably have to blow dry my hair. I did skin needle last night as well, so I might actually chuck on a sheet mask once I'm out of the shower, but I think I'm just gonna have a super chill night. Hopefully tomorrow before I start my work week, I am feeling better. So the only thing left I have to do is blow dry my hair. I'm just gonna let it air dry for maybe like 30 minutes. But with this Neon & Co treatment oil, I'm not finished it yet. I don't think I will finish it this month either. But it's like right down to here, and it kind of like goes up a little bit at the bottom. So definitely think that this will be used very soon. But that one and the one that I finished earlier this month are the oils that I've had the longest. So when I finish that, everything else I own I've purchased in probably the last year. For hair oils anyway. I need to stop saying I'm super excited. I have to edit that out so much. I'm super excited. Hey guys, it is nearly the end of May and I've just been really busy and stressed, but next month I will try better. My job is kind of changing, so all the pressure that's on me will be gone. So hopefully I can be a bit more positive, happy. I will kind of like enjoy filming, be into it a lot more, but I have finished my Dermaveen Intense Moisturizing Lotion. I didn't put a date of when I actually started it, but I think I probably started this in November last year. I don't moisturize every day. I'm probably kind of pretty inconsistent. Some days I moisturize 3 times a week. Sometimes I don't moisturize for weeks, but it's coming into winter, so I definitely think that I will be moisturizing more. But I do have another one of these in my back stock, but I think just for the next few weeks, I am going to bring out my Banging Up Body Firming Lotion. And I'm just going to use this. I have only been using this as a hand cream, but I think it's starting to smell a little bit weird. Because of that, I just want to use the rest of this up. I do have another one in my cupboard which I smell, and it smells a little bit better. So I'm going to put that one beside my bed and use that as a hand cream, but this is going to live in my bathroom and I'm going to use the rest of this up. There really isn't much in here, so I think that it most likely will be used within the next like 2 weeks. It's the last day of March and I've actually left my house today, and I went out for lunch with a couple of girlfriends, and I was going to film the end of this video tonight, but I don't think I will. So I thought I would like to document that I went out with some friends though. So nice. I don't normally drink alcohol, but today I decided to have 2 cocktails and I feel like I got kind of tipsy, but it was a really nice day. I had some really nice pizza as well. But now that I'm home, it's 5 o'clock on a Sunday. I'm looking forward to such a hot shower, getting into my jammies, and just binging some TV. I think that is going to be my night. I had such a good weekend. And I survived the last 2 weeks at work, which I thought was going to be hell on earth, but it actually was so much better than I thought, which is shocking. I think that because I was handing over this project of work that I have been doing for probably just under a year now, and so stressed about handing it over, now that that's done, like that's a weight lifted off my shoulders. I'm going to try and just like enjoy life a bit more. I've been so stuck in the work bubble. By the time that it's the weekend, all I want to do is sleep. But we have made my friends and I went out today, we made some plans to hang out in a few weeks time, and we're going to try and do a bottomless lunch, which I've never done before. I feel like I'm 30 and I've just missed out on so much life, because in my 20s I had like COVID for so long. I really didn't get to travel as much. Like, I just need to like have fun, have some food in my teeth. Super excited to wash this makeup off. I'm really excited for June. I think June is going to be my best month for Project Pan. I'm so close to finishing so many products. Make it the best month ever. I did my makeup a little bit differently today and I feel like it looks really good. I'm a bit oily. I haven't touched up or powdered or anything, and this is after maybe like 6 hours. My skin is just looking so good. Okay, so here's an overview of all the products that I have used this month. I do have 13 products here in front of me, and then I've decluttered 3 makeup palettes, so that's for a total of 16 products, and we will quickly just go through what I've used up. So for skincare, I've used 2 of these face sheet masks. I've used another bottle of this Skin 1004 Centella Ampoule, which I absolutely love. I've used this like sample size of this Haru Wonder Black Rice Probiotic Barrier Essence. I have also used this Axis White Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. Next product is Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Ampoule Foam, which I really didn't like. Next, I have used this Thermobreath mouthwash. I used my first deodorant of the year. I've got this Wild deodorant refill here. I finished another MCO Beauty overnight mask. This isn't really an empty, but I can't particularly use it anymore because the little stopper that stops all the product clumping on the wand got stuck in the lid, but it's just this NATO mascara. And then I have 2 hair products. So I finished one of these Eliza Vecca Serb 100 Collagen Ceramide Protein Treatment, I think it's called. So 1 down, 10 more of them to go. And my most exciting finish of the month was this Aromas with Argan Oil spray. Super happy to finish that. And last but not least, I finished this Dermaveen Intense Moisturizing Lotion. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I don't know really what I filmed this month, but I can't believe that we're already 5 months into my Project Pan journey here on YouTube. And just a reminder, if you like my videos and you keep coming back but you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. I am like 24 friends away from hitting 500, which I am very excited about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are also completing Project Pan, please let me know down below how many products you used up for the month of May. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.